My name is Cora Flowers. Hi, this is Rare TV.
That's all? Hi, Rams.
Good morning, Rams. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday.
I'm Star,
I'm Mason.
and here's your news for today. Today, September 28th, we have golf at GK, soccer versus Bellarmine here at Rogers. C team is at 3:30, JV is at 5:30, and varsity is at 7:30.
2022 cross country is off to a great start with 2 invites down, some great individual and team efforts. The PLU invite had Isaac Briggs taking second, breaking 16 minutes, 3.1 miles for the women. They had Eleanor Jepson taking third and Olivia DeBoer taking fourth. At the Nike Portland invite, the biggest invite on the West Coast, Isaac Briggs taking 14th in the elite race and Jepson 26th with DeBoer and Tony 8th, women's elite. Also, there were Peyton Seberg taking 4th in her race and Erica Johnson taking 7th. Fight on, Rams.
And Ping Pong Club is starting on Tuesday, the 27th, from 3 to 4 p.m. in the cafeteria.
The PSAT will be giving out RHS here Saturday, October 15th, starting at 8 a.m. Bring a calculator and your photo ID. Please arrive by 7:30.
Model UN Club is also starting soon, every other Thursday from 3 to 4 p.m., starting the 29th in Mr. Whittick's room 202.
Homecoming, or get your tickets at the, I think it's the Bookkeeper. Make sure you do with ASB. Each week the prices are going up, and our theme is going to be a night under the stars. That is also on the 15th, 7 to 10 p.m. There's the QR code. Make sure you scan it if you want to help out with the festivities. Character Strong. We had an individual from RHS actually featured on Como 4 News. We're going to be showing that segment of the news after this, but it just goes to show if you you can fit in, you know what I mean? Well-being, belonging, and engagement. Like if you find your passion, you know what I mean? Find your passion, do what you like to do, and you can get featured or whatnot.
Perfect.
There are discarded Tonka trucks in silhouette on a shelf like trophies. There's a tin man made from cans and containers filled with aluminum and a conveyor belt loaded with cardboard. And there is work done at the Hidden Valley Recycling Center by Mark Lewis and Shayna Russell and Andy Zaid. It's not glamorous work, but it's honest and it's important. On this day, they were waiting for a friend. Wyatt Collins was born 3 months early. Tiny and tenacious, he clung to life. Then came the infections and a temperature of 105 which threatened to take him away. At 3.5 months, there came acute myeloid leukemia, and with it, intensive chemo and hurt. For baby Wyatt, life was a knockdown, drag-out fight to stay alive. When he was 3, it was determined that Wyatt was autistic. His parents, John and Kathy, have watched in wonder.
He's tough, he's strong. Yeah, he's an amazing kid.
The joy that he brings to everyone, you know, and the happiness that he has and how far he's come. He's just an incredible kid.
This is Wyatt now. He's keenly aware of everything around him, and he wants to be a part of the world. But communication is difficult. Words are few and far between.
There's a lot locked up inside there that we're trying to get out.
It's hard sometimes because you see he wants to talk. You know, it's like right there. He wants to get it out and he can't.
Wyatt is 18 years old, the quiet man. And a few years ago, something wonderful happened.
One of the jobs at school is to recycle. So he would go up and down the hallways and go to teachers' classrooms and get the recycling. And then it kind of branched from there to our house. And he was looking for things around the house to recycle.
An obsession was born.
And then I started in the dining room, and that got out of hand pretty quick.
Neighbors started bringing their recycling.
You know, the passion that he found his passion. He has something to do. He has something to look forward to every day.
A recycling center was set up behind the house with a sign and everything. And it's here that Wyatt finds his purpose. He methodically separates glass and plastic. He likes creating order, putting everything in its place. He puts magazines where they belong with flair. One by one, he flattens boxes and folds them. He places them carefully in their bins. But his favorite is the can crusher that his dad got for him.
You got everything in order?
Everything in order.
And then he points, proudly, as if to say everything is as it should be. Every week, Wyatt loads up the car with all of the things he has sorted. It's time for his weekly trip to the Hidden Valley Recycling Center.
What are you going to do when you get there?
I drop my cardboard off.
Drop your cardboard off?
Drop my cans off. Drop my paper off. Drop my glass off. Drop my plastic off.
He suits up, puts on his hat, and they're off. They arrive as they do every week. And Wyatt gets to work.
What you got for me?
Recycle.
Paper? Yeah.
Andy has become Wyatt's pal. Wyatt wanted him to come on the family vacation to Disneyland.
He just started coming in, and we started getting gear for him and letting him walk around, do what he's got to do. And, you know, he's become one of us. He's a family member.
Wyatt has the run of the place. He shows Shayna his handiwork.
Nice. He was just a joy to have here. We look forward to it. We will holler when he rolls up in the parking lot. We're like, Wyatt's here, because everybody knows the day is just going to be good.
Mark understands what's happening here.
Oh, we realize it. We're helping boost him up, and he's helped to boost us up because we've got more energy after Wyatt's here.
This is where Wyatt expresses himself. That second bin that misses the conveyor belt, that's no accident. That's him teasing his buddy Andy.
What happened?
Do you get that?
I get that? Okay, I'll get that.
And the way he slams the glass down into the steel bin, that's Wyatt showing off.
I've sort of figured out what's in this for Wyatt. I understand his love of the recycling world. What's in it for you guys?
Him. Look at that smile. That's what's in it for us.
A smile from Wyatt is an earned thing, an achievement. And when he poses with his heroes at Hidden Valley Recycling, his face lights up with an expression that 1,000 words could never equal. There's one last thing, a gift for a friend.
Disneyland. Is that for me?
That's for me.
Come here. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then Wyatt is gone, back to his recycling, his purpose, and his good friends get back to their honest and important work. And everybody involved is better than they were before.
Oh my.
Hello and welcome to Pop Culture in the Closet. I am your host Reggie, and I am your co-host Mr. Benjamin. He's currently filling in for Nick today, who will be the co-host for most of the episodes, but not today.
That's right.
He's sick. Anyways, we got a quick summer update for you. So Ben, would you like to start?
Yes, I would. MCU Phase 5 and 6 just recently came out with a brand new list of TV shows and movies.
Correct.
Can't wait to see that.
Drake, Beyonce, Panic at the Disco, and Youngblood all dropped new albums over the summer. Drake's album was terrible. Beyonce's album, it was alright. Panic at the Disco, pretty good. And Youngblood, fantastic. Ms. Marvel, nope. Bullet Train, The Minions came out over the summer. Bullet Train was fantastic. Nope, which is my favorite movie of the year so far.
Also, Better Call Saul, the finale.
Aired. I have not personally seen Better Call Saul yet. I am binge watching Breaking Bad in preparation.
And The Boys Season 3.
Woo! I love that show. It was really good. I was hooked.
Soldier Boy. Ooh, that was good.
Very good. Then we finally have the gaming news that happened over the summer. God of War Ragnarok, Sonic Frontiers,
And Hogwarts
Legacy coming out later this year. Anyways, this week in pop culture, we have
She-Hulk, apparently.
It Is a Show
It is a show.
that exists.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Alright, so it's alright. I don't see the big commotion, like,
You know, I'll agree with you on that. I was playing it down so I didn't get canceled, but you know, it's all right. It's not great, but
yeah.
The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom was announced in the latest Nintendo Direct last week,
alongside Pikmin 4.
Pikmin 4.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not Pinkman, not Jesse Pinkman.
Also, The Rings of Power, the new Lord of the Rings show, came out too.
Yeah, premiered at the beginning of the month and has been steadily coming out. What are your thoughts on it?
It was good, I guess.
Personally, I'm loving it. I thought the first episode was a little bit of a rocky start. The Hobbits part was kind of boring.
Also, big news, GTA 6
has leaked.
It has leaked.
Yes, with over 100 videos of a pre-alpha build of the game
from 2019
leaking onto the internet, and personally, it looks incredible.
It has like a Bonnie and Clyde story to it.
Yeah, and the first ever female protagonist in a GTA game.
That is true.
So, all around, good things. I'm really hoping for a 2023 release date. House of the Dragon came out a couple weeks ago and has been ongoing. Have not seen Game of Thrones. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Oh, I have seen Game of Thrones. And here is Reggie's favorite.
Blackpink dropped their second LP titled Born Pink this week. And I have not listened to it. I don't like K-pop that much. Yeah,
I don't either. I didn't even know Blackpink was a thing.
And that brings us to our final announcement of the day.
Andor is the latest and,
in my opinion, the greatest live-action Star Wars TV show to have been released. I've been loving it. I think the dialogue is fantastic. It's very dark and gritty, especially for Star Wars. Coming from a person who really has not cared about Star Wars since Rise of Skywalker, that movie kind of ruined everything.
Trash.
I'm really enjoying this show.
Alright, but I've been your co-host, Benjamin.
And I have been your host, Reggie. But we're both hosts. Why am I the host and you're the co-host?
Because I'm not supposed to be here! Why am I here? Get me out of here! This is a terrible idea!
We'll see you next week for more Pop Culture in the Closet.